Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl here, Ella, a final year law student at the University of Birmingham. I think I would soon change that title of saying final year law student at the University of Birmingham at this point, but based on the title of this video, you should get the gist by now. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Please subscribe, like, share, leave me a comment while watching the video right now or at the end if you have any questions, or comment on what your favorite part, if you would have a favorite part in a video like this today. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for riding with me through this journey. I truly appreciate. This is going to be a different kind of video, different from my usual bubbly self, happy, joyful, sharing my experience with you all. And that's because I want to try to be vulnerable with everyone in this video, talking about the reality of what a final year law student actually faces. Is not all rosy, it's not all glamorous, it's not all perfect as it might seem to external eyes. And if you're hearing background noises, forgive me for that. I am in a public space in the student library and I don't have control of how much noise people are making in the group study rooms, and there is no noise blurring wall to blur out the noise people are making. I can hear them, but I hope that you can hear me clearly. I'll try to be as loud as I can in this state. So, like I was saying, I've decided to be vulnerable with everyone today to talk about the reality of what the final lap of law school is like, the mental stress, the physical stress, the emotional stress, the torture that comes with this final round. I decided to do this video because I believe that it will speak to many of us who watch this channel, whether you're a law student, whether you're a parent, because now I know parents watch me, whether you're a non-student, because now I know non-students actually watch this channel as well. And this is because over the course of my second year, I've been approached by different people who actually watch my channel, both law students and non-law students, who have, through my lens, were able to see what the University of Birmingham was like before they even came. And it makes me feel good that you all enjoy the work that I'm putting into this channel, which is why I hope that you subscribe, like, and share. So, as I was saying, my final semester has been packed with a lot of emotions. I would say since school went out in December, this was before the Christmas break, when I went back home, I was sick in December, came back, I was sick in January, I was sick in February, and I was sick in March. And that definitely took a toll on me. If you have been watching my channels, you would have seen, if anybody cared essentially, you would have seen that I reduced the amount of uploads, and that was because things were too much. I planned on uploading every week so that if the school is for 11 weeks, at least there is one video up every week, and that's 11 videos between January and April. That was my plan, even for my first year as well, my first semester as well. But I've not been able to achieve everything that I set. The high standard I set for myself, physically and mentally, emotionally, I have not been able to achieve it, and it really took a toll on me, especially in week 9. I mean, I'm in a better place now, but this idea of this video came to me specifically in week 9, where I would say at my lowest, and that was because that was in March again, and for the 4th consecutive time between December and March, I was getting a cold, the flu, whatever it was, and the medications weren't working. I just kept on having stuffy nose, sore throat, weakness. I couldn't sleep well. I couldn't, everything was just a lot for me to handle. And then I started feeling homesick, the lack of sleep, waking up, having sleepless nights. Like, it's one thing to tell yourself, I'll go to bed early. It's another thing to wake up between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. with just thoughts in your head, having conversations in your head, being stressed about not catching up with school, not uploading the videos I want, not having the time to shoot what I want to shoot, not being able to catch up, and knowing that there's absolutely nothing. It just felt as if that as the days and weeks of school drew by, I was not achieving as much as I wanted to achieve. And that kind of blindsided me to the other good things that I was doing during the semester. So modules that I was understanding, I was feeling bad a lot. And I remember in week 9, before one of my courses, I called my sister, a family, obviously my sister, and I'm like, I need help. I'm going crazy. I'm falling sick. This is what's going on. I'm not even home. It's not like I can get a home cooked meal when I get back. It's not like I can get a warm hug from a family member, from a loved one. Things that actually were part of my daily life, because of how I was feeling from law school and how that mentally took a toll on me, it made me have some reconsiderations in my head. Let me charge my battery because it looks like even the camera is about to die. Yeah, like I was saying, it looked like the whole world was on my shoulders. I would start to think of my childhood and simpler times where you just go to school, come back home. The mommy has made a home cooked meal for me to eat. It was mandatory for me to observe my siesta, to sleep, and then prepare for my lessons and everything on to the day. But now you are abroad. I mean, it's not my first time being an international student. I'm studying abroad, but this is technically very different because I quit my job to go to law school, and things that I was doing whilst working. So for example, I had benefits when I worked. So I would have physiotherapy treatments, massage treatments every month. I would go to places. We had breaks from work. We didn't have 11 weeks straight of work and no breaks. No, even my undergrad at York University in Canada, we had breaks. We had Thanksgiving, we had family day, we had reading week. But with university here, it's 11 straight weeks of school, back to back. There's no break. Yeah, some people might travel to different countries during the weekend, students take break for themselves, but that wasn't my style. My style was go to school during the week, on weekends try to catch up, do your YouTube thing, cycle over and over again. My residents will have events which I will go for, which were great. I would hang out with friends once in a while, but there was just something, or rather there is just something different about this final lab and final semester, and it took a mental toll on me. For the first time, like, I'm able to admit that this stretched me out mentally, because I wasn't, the standard I had set for myself, I wasn't attaining it when I wanted to attain it, and that was a problem for me this semester. Also, for my final year, second year, I wanted to imbibe this culture of going to the gym for myself, having a good routine, sleeping early, waking up early, having a good diet, which I've tried to incorporate. I think I've done a pretty good job in terms of diet-wise, changing my diet, waking up, going to the gym. But it's pretty hard to keep a set routine when you try this week and then the next week you're ill, and then you're trying to recover, and then you're trying to catch up with everything else. If you're not sleeping well, how would you wake up early to go to the gym? Then I feel guilty about it. Another thing, the amount of guilt that I felt in this final lab. I thought it was going to be easier. I thought it was okay. My final semester of law school, in 11 weeks with a few exams, you will be done with this chapter of your life. But it has not been as easy as I would have wished and hoped for it to be. I know that this might be a similar story to many other students who are in law school right now, most especially geared for international students who are away from home, thousands of miles away from family. And you could have family in different parts of the world, meaning that you have family with different time zones, and trying to keep up and catch up with everyone. I'm awake now, some family members are asleep depending on where they are, some are awake with me, trying to find that balance. And it was very, very hard. Like I said before, I was really, really homesick this semester. I have been really, really homesick. I just can't wait to get back to Toronto. You know, it's been a lot, but on the other hand, I've also had, this is just a, you know, there's no structure of this video, it's just me pouring out my heart to everybody out there. But at the same time, I've also had positive and good highlights of this semester, which I would also speak about, and you would see clips as the weeks go by. Obviously, I couldn't do as much videos, but I documented some important parts that stood out to me during my last 11 weeks of law school. And yeah, the UK, like I said, is a very different system. 11 weeks of straight law school, no breaks, no in-betweens until your Easter break or until your Christmas break. And I think I underestimated how much that meant to me, because even when I had work, I could take this weekend off, factor in what my time off was, take that time off. I could go and get massages after work, different things that I could do for myself. The way I took self-care while being employed is definitely different as a student now, and that has kind of slacked, especially in my final year. The self-care part has definitely slacked a lot. Everything has just been go, 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 go. You have to catch up with this module, you have to catch up with that one, you have to do this one, you have to do that one. People underestimate stuff. You have to do your laundry by yourself, you have to fold your clothes, you have to come back and cook for yourself, you have to go grocery shopping. My fridge is very small, my freezer is very tiny. So it's a question of me doing grocery once or twice every single week, and that takes up time. Having to do all these things by yourself, as opposed to if you're with your loved ones, if you're with family, people that can help you out, You come back home, maybe you did the laundry, but someone has already folded it. Maybe you went to the grocery shopping, but someone has already made the food, or someone has even already thought to order your food. But it was the little things that we might take for granted that I really missed this semester, and I think it's something that we have to address, because some people can go deep into a very deep hole with situations like this, overthinking, not being able to sleep well. But at the same time, I still tried to plow through, to power through. Almost at the end right now, almost at the end, I'm still trying to find the positive. So right now I'm thinking of the good things that I've done, the little achievements, no matter how little, that I've been able to achieve over this last 11 weeks, and just trying to see the positive, trying to see the sunshine at the end of this. Even though we're in the UK, we barely see the sunshine, but between week 10 and week 11, we've seen a lot of sunshine of recent, and like less rain, which is good. But that also speaks to me. Weather also speaks to me. It affects the whole mood. The city, everything, all influenced how I was feeling, especially in week 9, which was, I would say, my lowest point. I was burnt out, lacking good sleep, struggling with stuffy nose, cough, sore throat, the whole inconvenience of it all. Everything was just, it looked like everything was just going. I was just existing and moving, but I was not alright. But in everything, we give thanks. I look at the positive sides, and I will show you all clips of things that I've enjoyed doing this semester. Another thing I worried about, obviously, was also YouTube growth. I get positive feedback from people, which is nice and all, but I was worried about the numbers. I'm like, I'm not getting up to 1,000 subscribers. I'm putting out all these videos and whatnot. So these were the things that kept on tormenting me mentally. When I said I would have conversations in my head, just randomly be awake for 3-4 hours in the night, nothing could put me back to sleep. There was no white noise could put me, no brown noise. The things that used to work for me, no Judge Judy. Judge Judy couldn't put me back, because I could literally sleep while watching cases of Judge Judy. This was not working. There was nothing I could do about it. It was just, it felt like a case of a hamster on a wheel, just going with the cycle, going, not really hoping and praying for the end. And it felt to me like February and March were the longest months ever, because I couldn't wait to finish with February, because we had deadlines in February. I'm like, I just need to get to the end of February. And then March came, and March was the longest month ever. I'm like, are we going to get to the end of March so we can finish and wrap this up in April? It was just different things that were going on with my mind. And looking back at it, that's why I can admit to say it was mental stress and mental torture. And obviously being physically unwell as well, but still having to carry on with my daily activities like I would, like any other adult will. But it was understanding the reality of this, and the reality of law school, and the reality of not only finishing, but trying to finish strong, finishing with that final lap. Because then again, with my modules in my final year, they are worth 75%. 75%, our grades now are worth 75%, as opposed to first year that was worth 25%. So a lot is required of us as law students this year. So having all of that, trying to combine that with the extracurricular activities that I had, my pro bono and my other Kepler activities, and working too for with the Canadian Society, planning the Canadian Career Conference, getting all those things out, it was a lot for one person to try to handle. I think I had put too much expectations on myself, and the fact that my body and my mind was not allowing me to physically and mentally achieve everything at the time where I wanted to achieve it was driving me nuts. I'm bold enough to come out here and admit that, because hopefully this will help someone out there who might be feeling the same way. You might not be a law student, you might be a student in another program, you might just be a worker, or just a regular human being who might be going through that phase in life where it seems as if everything you're doing, you're not achieving a certain standard that you have set for yourself. And I'm going to use the opportunity to tell myself that it's absolutely okay. It's fine for you to feel this way. But don't forget the great things that you have done and the great things that you're about to do. Yeah, it's good to have timelines, but if you can't meet those timelines because it's not your fault, then there's nothing you can do about it. If you're sick, rest, relax. If you can't go to the grocery store, order the food items. Yeah, that's easy. I actually ordered food. I won't call the name of the company I use, but I had ordered groceries online during the time I was sick, and they never delivered them. That was another thing that added to my stress. Because I'm like, I'm trying to make life easier for myself, and yours are just not going to order the groceries that I delivered, that I had ordered online. Like, why would you? I could have just walked to Aldi with my cough and everything and done my groceries and come back for the weekend. But yeah, that's a rant that I don't want to have right now. But yeah, it could look like you're doing so much and you're not achieving what you want to achieve in the time frame that you've set to achieve it. But know that that's okay. Life happens, things happen, but it will get better. You will always get better. So far, you've you've organized yourself, you've tried your best, you're not slacking off your own will. It's not your fault that you're that way. It's because you're a human being, and human beings can get burnt out. Ella can get burnt out. I can't even believe I'm saying this, but it is possible. You can get burnt out. What matters is how you're able to rise up from that. Do you have people that you can communicate these feelings with? It was good because I could speak to some friends about it in the aftermath to tell them that this week was not for me. I was going through it this week, but I had family I spoke to. Sometimes all I need is a hug from specific people, specific family members, but obviously I'm not able to get that because I am thousands of miles away from them. But just knowing that emotionally, although people are not physically here with me, but emotionally they're able to carry me and uplift me and be there at the time of my need makes it a lot much more better. It's sunny day in week 10 and everyone is outside trying to eat or just be enjoying the sun. So we're going to enjoy the sun too. I didn't plan on vlogging, but so you can hear my nose is still clogged with a lot of catarrh. When the sun's out, people just sit on the grass, which is fair. With Julie and Sana. Oh my god, you guys. It's our final weeks of law school, do you know that? Oh hell no, that just ate it. I got it on camera.
Whose food was that?
We should stay long enough to tell her not to eat it. But I got it on film. It's gonna go in the.
She can see the whole bun missing. Like, I'm sure she will notice that it's gone.
Where did it fly to?
It's like here.
So I finished my second to last equity lecture early today. Like 30 minutes early. So I headed home. The sun is really nice today, so that is something to be very thankful for. It is day 1 of week 10, so technically I have about 8 more days of law school out here in the University of Birmingham. I can't wait for it to end. My nose is still clogged. Update. I want to breathe in, but I really can't. So thankful for my mouth to be able to breathe in and out using my mouth at this point. Or even having friends that would check up on me when I was sick. You know, shout out to Rudy. You know, Rudy was checking up on me like, Ella, how are you feeling today? You know, how's the cold and blah, blah, blah. That really, really, really meant a whole lot to me. Just finished from gender and law. My nose is blocked. Really, really blocked today. And I'm over it. I'm ready to go home. So I just wanted to come out here and talk to everyone today about what the final lap has it been for me, and what matters to me at this point is understanding that reality of, like I said, finishing strong. Family really kept me going. Good friendship kept me going. Knowing that there were positive points in this semester, and not only this final semester but also my first semester, that stood out to me. I mean, I met the Chancellor of the University of Birmingham in first year. A lot of good things. I've met the president of the Birmingham Law Society. I've had an interview with Paul McConnell on this channel. I've been able to interview my peers. There are even some interviews that I've had that I have not had the time to edit. There are things that I have done, although they may be behind the scenes now, they will soon come out in the fruition. But there are things that I'm doing, but because they're not out there yet, doesn't mean that I have not done them. Doesn't mean that they are not on their way to be out there for everyone to see and for people to benefit from. So he's looking at those good things that I have achieved, the impact that I've made, hearing from people physically who watch my videos but they don't comment, learning what that has done for them, learning that parents watch the channel, learning that non-law students watch the channel. It has brought some sense of fulfillment to me, and I always have to reach back to that place to say, yes, you are doing the right thing. You are on the right track. It might seem as though that the world is on your shoulders. You are at your breaking point. You are burnt out. You are at your lowest and being vulnerable. But that is okay, because this time shall pass. That's what I wanted to share with everyone today. I would also insert clips of my highlights, my nice moments from my final semester, whether it be in EU law class where one of our professors was explaining a case and, you know, he had brought in wine, I believe, or alcohol or something to class to explain that case, and that was so good.
So there are only 16 of these cups and a whole bottle of Cassis de Dijon from the deluxe range of
Lost my favorite.
So let's have.
Not that noise on my name. I respect it.
The one day I didn't sit beside, like, on
Come
the
on.
edge seat.
Please don't be shy.
Determination.
Not everybody can serve.
Sorry.
No, you're not in it. It's just him. Don't worry. The one day I didn't sit close to the
It's 9:30. It's not even in double digits yet.
No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. No. Wow, okay. Drinking in Elo. Whether it be, Julie's birthday when we went bowling.
I zoomed in and went.
Triple strike! Oh, come on! That's good. It's like, stop, please wait. 160! It's water pong. Water pong.
My dinner out with Rook Dip, exploring the Tuesday markets that come in every first Tuesday of the month on campus, whether it be meeting some new subscribers from different countries. So on the first Tuesday of every month, there is a monthly artisan market that comes to Birmingham, well, UOB per se, and they set up places around campus to sell items. It's nice. People can get food, snacks, drinks, whatever you want. Clothing is all here. I didn't even know that this existed. I didn't know there were nurseries for the graduates, maybe the kids. And I'm just seeing this for the first time. It's gonna be a good day because I'm having dinner with Rook Dip after our final equity lecture today. Yay! It is spring out here on campus and you can see the pink flowers. Yay! It's blooming.
Thank you, everyone. My name is Barney Cody. I just want my master's.
I am going for my final land seminar. I just saw Sada. Oh my god. Y'all, the whole school is finally coming to an end. I'm in good spirits this week. Week 10 compared to week 11 compared to week 9. I'm doing much better. I mean, we're in week 10 and I'm doing much better than I was in week 9. So looking forward to the end.
Doors closing. Doors closing.
So I just got lunch on campus, salad. It's gonna be a long day. And I have a £5 student voucher, so this only cost me 25 pence out of pocket. Let's try it. Today has been so amazing so far. First of all, the weather is nice. I had a yummy salad on campus, which I already showed you all. And I met Marcel. Oh my god. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. But He's a chemical engineering student here, postgrad masters at UOB, and he let me know today that he watches my channel, and I was so happy and surprised because first of all, I thought only law students would watch these videos because it's a channel about a law student going through life in the UK, but it's really lovely to see that people beyond law find the content on here interesting, to seeing what it is like to be a student in general at University of Birmingham. So that's the update I have for everyone here on this video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I don't know where I'm going to put this video, whatever video it is going to end up, but today is the day that I met Martel, the chemical engineering student from Africa. That's what he said. You know himself. He said he subscribed and he watches. So like the video for our chemical engineering subscriber. It's a sunny day on campus today. Like I was saying before, there are good days, there are bad days. Week 10, which is the second to last week of school, is definitely better for me than week 9. Yeah, I'm just in the library. I booked a study room today. I have an office appointment, like an academic support hour. Usually it's actually 10 minutes. Appointment with a professor in a few minutes. So I decided to book a room. This was the only free room that I found to do this in before going to my final equity, wills, and trust lecture with Professor Paul McConnell today, and then going to have dinner with Rookdip. But it's been a good day so far. I had 2 classes already, and I had a 3-hour break in between when I ate, and it's been good. Yeah, so just keep it going. There'll be good days, there'll be bad days. We can't really stop whatever is going to happen, but it's our duty to just make sure that we keep on pushing and we keep the people that we love, that care about us, we keep them close to us, especially in our time of dire need. We'll be there for them, they'll be there for us. We'll be there to pump each other up, improve our spirits, because week 9 was not really it for me, you know. That was a very tough week for me, but yeah, we're progressing. My sore throat is gone. I just have the nose. I just need it to go at this point. I've been taking lots of medications. I've essentially finished a whole bottle of cough syrup. I'm taking like some catarrh medication as well. This nose is not bugging, but it's not as blocked as it was 2 days ago, so I am thankful for that. And we just keep on pushing. We're nearing the end. Week 11 is near. Look, I'm almost done with law school. I am almost done with law school. I hope you know what that means. I hope you know what that means. Sometimes I just go and watch my past videos, like from 2023, and I'm like, oh my god, I've seen so much growth. Like, is this me, Ella? Is this you? Yes, it's you. And it's the same way in a few years' time, I'll come back and watch this video and be like, Ella, look at what you were saying. Is this you? Oh, it's crazy, but that's what life is, right? Yeah. Final standing ovation for equity. It's for YouTube. Sophia is laughing at me. I can't hear him anymore. I thought I was recording, but I didn't press record at first. But it's my last time in teaching and learning. Okay, we're done with equity today, and I'm taking Rookdip to the train station for the first time. In 3 years, she's been on this campus. She has never used a train. She Ubers everywhere. We're going. The square of Victoria. From this angle. Victoria Square. It's still the square of Victoria. The sun is life. Say hey, Rita. Hello. Well, you already said hello. We're a minute away. Okay, we're 6 minutes away via Google Maps. But we're 1 minute away on maps. That is beyond 3 minutes. We've arrived at the wildness of Lou. What am I saying? Lulu Wilds. I don't know why I changed names of places. Ooh, look at the phone. Hello. This is such a fancy phone. Oh, yeah. Wow, so beautiful. Let's have dinner. This is so pretty. You didn't tell me it was this good. This is so lovely. This is so lovely. Wow, there's even more. Then I have my bunny. This is so cute. This is so lovely. Oh my god. Yo, food outside gets me happy. Food and outside. Fancy, especially. Finished with equity, and this is how we celebrate being done. No more lectures for us in the teaching and learning building. Makes me so happy. Hey, we'll have one more seminar there though, for general law, but that's fine. Like, don't eat yet. We haven't taken pictures. Whoa. This is a real fancy restaurant because this is like 20 something pounds for just this chicken. That's fine. Oh, she dances. It's my second to last Friday of law school. I just went to get breakfast. I wasn't able to eat this morning for the first time, but we got let out of gender and law class earlier because it's basically a Q&A lecture section, which is good. It rained a bit. Oh, I'm looking so good today, y'all. This is the glow of a soon-to-be UOB alumni. Yes, I haven't even read my exams yet, but they're coming. Yeah. I'm going to go eat in the law building and wait for my next lecture. Just got this from University Center. It's a really nice salad. It's the same one I got yesterday, but just with a different dressing. Yeah, so I'm going to go eat before heading for EU lecture. And let's see how the day keeps rolling. I would look through my gallery and look at all the things that I've done and insert them for you all to see whilst this video is playing. I might have probably already been doing that, but still, I will still do that if I haven't done so whilst the video is playing. You would have seen one of the biggest events that we had, which was the Canadian Career Conference of 2025. That was huge. That was huge. But that was me reaching or even getting to I was barely sleeping during that time. I was barely sleeping. I think between those 2 days when we had the event, I probably had a total of 5 hours of sleep. 5 hours of sleep, but I don't know where I got the divine strength to still go around interviewing people and recording the whole moment, because it's not something I'm documenting only for myself to see. Of course, I love to go back and watch videos of the past and see how much growth has come, but it's something that I'm doing for future law students or current law students, even for my peers to come back and see, maybe one day one of my friends or one of my peers or a judge, they come back and see what they did in law school, they're able to point to that. Or people who don't know anything about law school, about being an international student, they're able to come to the videos that I've created for so many years and see what my life and pattern and trajectory and how things are taking me, because it's something that I would have loved to see from somebody else's perspective. But knowing that this is what we're doing on this channel, it kind of gave me that comfort to keep plowing through. And so my current state of mind now, somebody asked me, someone very, very dear to me asked me if at that point in week 9, if I could see my current situation then before I started my legal journey, would I have still gone through with it, quitting my job, coming to law school, basically, I won't say starting all over, but starting from a specific point in life to achieve that goal of becoming a lawyer? Would I have still done it? At that point in time, and still now, I thought that was a very, very tough question to ask. And that in the beginning, back as 2023, I would have said that was the toughest part, just getting started, not knowing what was going on, being new in a new system, in a new country, trying to understand everything at the same time. I would have said that was the hardest part, but I don't think that was. I would say that finishing strong is definitely, or has definitely been, the toughest part. Trying to keep fit mentally, physically, struggling with the same sickness back to back 4 times. December, January, February, March. It felt like an attack at a point in time, but that's a very tough question. I still think it's a very tough question, but I do know that the end for me in reality now seems tougher than the beginning, but I'm going to finish strong because I've already started. The only option I have is to go to the end, and other people are doing it, so why can't I do it too? It feels good to know that other people are also in the same boat as me and we're passing through the same experience. An advice I would like to give to myself now is, Ella, you're in the final lap. You've come this far and all you have to do is to make it to the finish line. That's what I'm going to tell myself. And honestly, I need a long freaking vacation after this. A good almost 1 month if I can afford it. At this point of vacation, I need to be disconnected from school, disconnected from the virtual world, from YouTube, from social media, just myself, and nature, good food, exercising. That's what I need to gain clarity. And that's what I believe I'm going to do. Once it's all said and done, once my exams are done, I would get that much needed break. But yeah, this video is like a therapeutic session for me. I hope it has helped somebody out there. It's also another tough thing is saying goodbye to classmates, knowing the reality that the people you started this journey with is you're getting to the end.
The hot dog stand.
There's a dog on campus. Last day of law school. She said dog's good. This is potentially going to be my last time in the library study room. And yeah, it's been real. This is where I filmed 4 videos today. and it has been productive. Thoroughly enjoyed my time. I really like the study room, apart from the fact that the walls are not noise cancelling, but it's a really nice view, which I liked. I liked the background, but it's been great. Let me run now and go catch my train. It's like a very new cross-country train.
University, Worcestershire Parkway, Cheltenham Spa, Gloucester, Chepstow, Newport, and finally Cardiff Central. Train's due to arrive into Gloucester 12:25, and it's Cardiff Central 13:25.
You be in the same space, the same environment, the same geographic locations with people from different walks of life, different countries, different provinces in Canada, and you're nearing the end. Some people might not even be coming for graduation, so this could be the final week of you seeing them physically ever. And the reality of that is finally dawning on me and on a lot of my peers. But that's what life is. And with life, what do? We just keep moving. We keep moving forward. We try to be strong. When we are down, we accept it. We get help. We get strength. But the most important part of it is when we're able to pick ourselves up and forge ahead. I hope you've enjoyed my rants, my video, whatever you want to call this video. Honestly, I don't even know at this point, but whatever this is, this therapeutic session with myself, I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have any questions, any comments, leave them in the comment section. I enjoy reading your comments. It makes me feel good. I enjoy replying to them, giving the heart emojis and all of that. It brings me joy. Please subscribe to the channel. We're doing a lot of good work here, and there's so much more coming. I mean, in the event that I finish law school, what would I be talking about? I don't know. You have to be subscribed to know. You have to turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever I post my video. You have to share this video, because the point is not for you to gain this knowledge by yourself or get this good feeling by yourself, but it's for us to share it out so other people are able to gain access to it. If you've watched up until this point, you've heard about my experience. Thank you so much for engaging with me, for listening to my journey. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, year, whenever you're watching this video. And I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.